finally back again in this beautiful monastery, guys. Gompa imbe mapa. Dari hechime darong sachi. Fresh air. Very peace of mind. Calm feel bime way. Wow. So datu di bewachin ngachini 하카디 꼬라 잡도 매 아니 곰바디 ngachin dato 꼬라 잡도 dato 헵치리 마빵하시니 곰바 사순 꼬라 잡고 배
네, 직수는 기대세요.
네 뭐 나로 나 카르미 데스야 피다 치웨 말해
나는 주로도 받아.
뒤로 아스를 피고 마빠
Jikila nyombi chomdende Senzam tulbe ngindre dunyese Dusone se sangye mingi La bindurai yula chase
If you're coming here in Choeling Monastery, then this is the must place, guys, for you to light butter lamp.
들어주는 게 면도가 돼.
Okay, are you ready? So first thing, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Kate?
Yes, that's
okay,
right. Yeah.
Kate. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm from New Zealand, and I first got interested in Buddhism probably when I was about 9 or 10 years old. I had one cousin, and she was quite strongly Christian. And already I'd been going to different Sunday schools. My parents were not particularly religious. They were just open-minded. And so I was quite interested by my cousin's faith. And then as I went through my teenage years, my mother was quite poorly. She didn't have good health, and she passed away. And I think at that time I became more interested in how to handle suffering. And that really led me to investigating Buddhism further, because that seemed a very practical path for acknowledging that every single sentient being, whether we are living in the palace or living in the dirt, all of us have to cope with suffering, the suffering of birth, sickness, old age, and death. And that led me to doing some reading, and I became very interested by one particular master in the Tibetan Kagyu tradition called Chogyam Trungpa, who had a prolific life as a teacher in the West. And I went to my first Tibetan Buddhist monastery when I must have been in college, I think. And fast forward, I came here in 1996, nearly 30 years ago. And I've been involved ever since. I started off as a volunteer for 3 months, and 30 years later I'm still here.
That's a very lovely story, you know. So, how you find this monastery?
Well, again, I had been to a Buddhist monastery in the UK called Choeling. This is probably one of the biggest centres in Europe. And when I left there, I felt sort of quite forlorn. I felt quite sad. I remember sitting in the shrine room and thinking, well, this is all should feel very unfamiliar and a bit strange, but I somehow felt very comfortable. I came back to New Zealand because a member of my family was very ill and passing away. And it just so happened that His Holiness Dalai Lama was making a visit to New Zealand, and I was involved in the organising committee. One of the members of the committee was actually a member of this Sangha here at Choeling. I was living in the capital city of Wellington in New Zealand at the time. And quite quickly I joined their weekly meeting group to do Chenrezig Puja, the Buddha of Compassion. And I think within about a month I came up here for my first visit to Choeling. So
That's really, really interesting. And another thing is, I'm pretty sure you have come across many Buddhists, right? So I want to know what your feeling and thoughts about Buddhists.
Oh, well, we've been very fortunate. We have members of the Bhutanese community here in Auckland and occasionally from other parts of the country and over from Australia to visit Choeling. I think one of the most intrinsically gentle qualities that I've found is that because of their Buddhist practice, having been brought up in a Buddhist culture, that generally they're very sensitive people, responsive, listening is very important, and respectful.
Thank you so much for being so kind to Buddhists. So another thing is like, what are the things that is offered by the monastery? Like, what kind of things you guys do here?
Well, really, we're a place of practice. This is a retreat centre for people who feel that they need to take some time out from their ordinary life. We have supported people doing a traditional 3-year, 3-month, 3-day retreat. And so these sorts of practitioners are really, we're just supporting them by ensuring they have enough supplies, that they're mentally and physically well, and aside from that, that they're not disturbed. But on the other side of the spectrum, we've got people who visit here who maybe just need some quiet time. Family members might have had a difficult time at big family occasions. It can often be quite stressful. We're coming up to Christmas. Christmas can be a very stressful period for families. Or high-flying executives who are living a very stressful and pressured life out there in the big wide world. We are fortunate in that we're very close to a major metropolis. Auckland City is thriving and growing, and also the northern suburbs of Auckland. When we were first here, we were in the middle of nowhere. We built the road, so we were the first in the hood, as it were. But now we're actually realise our 50 acres of beautiful, pristine New Zealand bush is so precious, considering we have such a big city, relatively speaking, quite close to us. So I think that's very important, to provide a natural environment for people so that physically they can relax. And that physical relaxation can hopefully engender some kind of mental relaxation and calmness. And even if it's people who are here for 1 hour or 2 hours, they just want to come and walk around the property, sit in our shrine room, have a cup of tea with us. We have some people who come and actually voluntarily work here, working in the gardens, helping us do painting or cleaning, because it's all part of their service. And also it helps to calm the mind. Not everybody can sit on a meditation cushion. Sometimes our mind is jumping around like a flea, it's too distracted. So doing something that's rhythmical, repetitive, physical, that can also be very helpful for calming and reducing our stress levels. Of course, we have traditional practices that we do here. We do 2 practice sessions a day, which anybody from the public can come and join us. So it's a wide array of offerings that we can give to members of the public, from really serious solitary retreats through to just a recreational half an hour, a calming of the mind, refreshing the body, having a cup of tea, talking with people who are mindful. And there's a lot to be said for being amongst people or a community who are committed to helping themselves and helping others, not wishing to harm themselves or harming others. I think that makes a huge difference in terms of the quality of interaction we offer for people.
I couldn't agree more. Whatever you said is truly right, I would say. Whenever I come to this monastery, I really feel calm and relaxed, some kind of connection with my Buddhism that's in Bhutan, I can see everything authentic, like real things. So I really feel, relaxed and happy whenever I come here. So this thing I can take from this monastery. I'm really curious about meditations. Hard for me to understand what really meditation is. And do you think meditation is really beneficial for us? Just share your thoughts.
Okay, well, first I have to preface everything I say with I really don't know much. So whatever I say is just my sharing. I really, I'm not a qualified teacher or anything like that. So, but all I can say, my limited understanding, is that meditation is a big, long word, but it really is just about being present in the moment and mindful or aware. I mean, the nature of our mind is thoughts. We're thinking all the time. But usually it becomes our habit to become caught up in whatever those thoughts are. We believe in those thoughts. That's not necessarily always good for us. And meditation is the practice of actually physically giving ourselves a calm and quiet space to just sit and watch or help give our mind a space to calm down.
Yeah, I can really see you very calm. I can feel that ascent in you. Yeah, okay, just give me one word. What is Buddhism for you?
I'm not sure I can say it in one word.
Oh, okay. Like you can say a sentence, it's okay.
Okay. It's a progressive path of our development mentally, which of course then reflects in every aspect of our being.
Now this is the last question. So do you have any message to share with Buddhist people?
My experience is only meeting Bhutanese people in New Zealand, so I think this is not just for Bhutanese people to hear, but for anybody. It's important that although things can be difficult and challenging, all of us have problems. We don't deny that we have those problems, but also it's okay. We don't need to take them so seriously, because I guarantee you that whatever problem it is you are facing, it will change. And we can't always see that in the heat of the moment. But as we become maybe more aged and more experienced about life, then we realize things that seemed so important even just yesterday maybe can be more open and spacious today. Everything will change. So there's no need to get too intense about the situations we find ourselves in.
So whatever you said is truly right. I fully agree with you. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to interview with you. Thank you so much, Kat.
pleasure.
See you again, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please come soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. Mo Bhutan ki vibes mi home ga tash oi.
Dume se.
Dunya. I feel like I'm in Bhutan, guys. So lovely. I miss my Bhutan, guys. So whenever I come to this place, I feel like I'm connected to my Bhutan. I feel like I'm in Bhutan. That's very lovely place to visit if you are Buddhist, guys. Especially to my Buddhist friend. This place is very lovely. You must visit. Hello guys, two of us came to see this statue. It's very massive, huge and really nice. And also meet my friend Doji. Doji, what's your feelings and thoughts about this monastery?
The monastery here, the King of Choeling. This monastery is very good. Very nice place, this one, like very calm, peaceful. I'm glad to be here every day. And the place, location, the air, everything is fresh. The very peace of mind, everything. And it's very good place, this one. I encourage all the people can come and visit this place. You'll love it.
Would you mind tell me what is Buddhism for you?
And I don't have exact word in that.
Just give me like a word. Just give me a word. When somebody say Buddhism, what comes in your mind? Just give me a word.
The Buddhism, like, is everything. Like, whether it's Buddhism, Hinduism, or everything, is a belief in God only.
Thank you so much, my friend. So this is for the day now, guys. Always be true to yourself, be kind to others, and enjoy a day like this, guys, with the peace of mind. This is what I think Buddhism means for me, guys. Okay, guys, bye bye. See ya. Bye.